A debate at the Capitol over popular companies like Uber and Lyft. Have you heard of these? Maybe used them? They offer a service similar to cabs, but instead of a professional driver, they use average Joes like you and me. Even though the concept is similar to taxis, they are not regulated the same. ABC 15's Katie Connor is here to explain why. But Katie, first, how exactly do these rideshare companies work?
Well, anyone with a smartphone can actually download Uber or Lyft. All you have to do is download their app, and within minutes, you're given a driver with the make, model, and license of their car. And to make it even easier, it's cashless and cardless. Now, all of this sounds great, but when it comes to regulating these companies, it's pretty much a free game.
Dressed in a formal suit, Jack Heald isn't what you would expect for a hired driver.
I'm a 25-year IT professional. I got laid off in May.
And finding work wasn't easy, which is why Jack turned to Uber.
I started driving for Uber the week before the Phoenix Open.
Each week, he says he makes between $400 to $600 for just a couple hours of work.
It's better than unemployment.
Jack technically isn't a cab driver, though, according to lawmakers.
You have given HB 2262 a due pass.
Today, senators decided companies like Uber and Lyft are part of the free market. Drivers don't need a commercial license, and they don't fall under the same regulations as cabs.
I was disappointed.
President of Total Transit, Mike Peeknard, says the lack of regulation leads to a gray area for insurance.
The current law says insure that vehicle with a commercial auto liability policy on the vehicle. Theirs does not do that.
Instead, Uber only covers drivers like Jack when he clicks accept for a job.
And all I got to do is touch the screen to accept it.
Uber says it helps them cut down on cost. On average, Uber is 20% less than your average taxi fare. Jack says it's not just good news for consumers, but also for people like him who just needed a job.
I had to make money. I mean, it was that simple.
Now, there are some key differences between ride-sharing companies and traditional cabs. For example, drivers with Uber can't hail a taxi. They can solicit customers only through the app on their phone. Now, critics of this regulation says it will impact all drivers. An association for insurers says because companies won't know which drivers actually work for Uber or Lyft, it will likely raise premiums for all drivers.
Katie, the technology seems great. A lot to sort out, though, still. Thanks for that story.